Hello guys, it's Tuesday morning and though I feel a bit better now. I felt down yesterday, felt a bit sad yesterday because I could have literally crossed my phase 2 challenge yesterday. It's just 4% and I just need two correct trades, which I almost did. In fact, I had them in the right direction, but then I was affected by my own psychology and I closed the trades before they hit stop loss. And just as market will always punish you, it did punish me because it reversed almost immediately and went straight to my take profit. Yeah, and this was the case for two of my trades yesterday. Two of my trades. And that's the reason why I'm even doing this video. Normally I would have just relaxed and maybe create the video on Wednesday, as tomorrow, to show my trading on Monday and Tuesday. But this is important because a lot of traders suffer from this psychological problem, and it just goes to show that we are humans. Yeah, you cannot. You have, like, for me, I have a plan. I have my plan already how I want to go about my trading. And one of those plans is to not tamper with a trade, even if it's going in the opposite direction. Yeah, so before coming into the trade, I had already, normally as a trader, um, you should already have put down the amount of money you intend to risk on that trade, and you should be ready to lose it actually. So it's not that when you shouldn't feel like, okay, maybe I should be able to salvage some of this money if it's going the opposite way. Although sometimes you may feel that your direction has changed and you want to exit to save some money, which is what affected me. But then, and this was also as a result of me looking at other people, what other people are doing online, which helps sometimes and sometimes doesn't help. Yeah, so I was online, I saw a lot of people. I was said yesterday, I was my bias for Euro USD was sell and for pound card as well. Yeah, so and I got into that trade at a very good position where my stop loss was secured at the highs, above the highs. So the only thing that would have made that sell bias invalidated was if my stop loss had been hit. And just because it started going opposite me and I saw people buying Euro USD and buying pound USD. And I was like, oh, maybe this market is about to change and I'm not seeing it. And I closed the trade at $30 loss or so. And the same thing for pound card. And you would not believe that the moment I closed this trade, it reversed and went straight into my profit, into my direction, which was sell for yesterday. Well, that made me feel bad, but I was able to take a pound JPY trade, which I was also monitoring, that got me back above break even. So as it stands, I'm just maybe 0.1 or so percent in profit. Yeah, so I'm happy that I'm not in drawdown, but I'm not happy because I would have easily crossed that challenge yesterday. Euro USD gave a very good direction, a very good move to the downside for a 1 to 2. Yeah, and the same thing for pound card. It went down too, but maybe not a 1 to 2, a 1 to 1 or so. So I would have been up 3% if I had not crossed that challenge. And that's just it. I just want you to understand that as a trader, you should be ready to face these challenges sometimes and just get over it, which I'm already doing. I'm getting over it, and I hope that today I'll be able to pick some good moves. So let me just go into my chart and show you everything that I've talked about, how it affected me, and how I was guarded. All right. Alright guys, so this is USD. This is the trade I was talking about, and I started by taking USD this morning. I had the sell bias, the bearish bias, and that's because of what we've been seeing over the last few weeks. You can see this is the 1 hour time frame. It's been clearly trending downwards, and even though the market went slightly above the sorry, slightly above the trend line, it's still downwards. And based on this bias, I sold this market this morning. So I sold around my first sale was around this level. After this green bar you see here, the next red bar, that's where I placed my first sale. And then my stop loss was above um the structure. Then after this bullish move right here, I don't know if I'm sure you can see this clearly. After this bullish move right here, and then this red candle formed again. I was like, okay, so it's ready to continue its direction. So I added another sell position. No, not right here, but after this move downwards. Yeah, so this is why I added the second sell position, and then my stop loss was just above this current high here. And for me, it was a very good sell position because the broad direction is downwards. But then immediately I entered this position, the market started going against me, and I don't know. It took some time. It kept on going, and when it got to this high, I was like, "Oh, it's destroying the lower highs and lower lows structure." No, normally for a downward trend, you have a lower high, lower low, a lower high, a lower low, and then we have an equal high here. So it made me a bit skeptical, and also my psychology was affected as well by other traders I saw online that were buying this market because of this bullish move. So it really affected me, and then I closed my positions just right here. After this green, let me show you. After this green um pin bar formed here, I was like, oh, this bullish direction is cemented. So if I had not seen those people's trade online, those people that were buying, I probably would not have closed this because my original stop loss position was at this highest high here. You see, so this stop loss covered both this previous high here and this current high. So I was safe that I should have been confident enough to take that loss, but I just fidgeted a bit, and that's one thing. We are all humans. No matter how much you try to keep that strong mind when trading, you tend to make some of these errors. So I really, really felt bad for this because immediately I closed here, it started running down. So you can see how this thing plays with your mind. Immediately I entered here for a sell, it started going up. And then because of the fear I had, immediately I closed there, it started coming down again. So if you don't really have that strong mind in trading, this market will really just toy with you left, right, and center. So that was how I missed out on this juicy move. If I had gotten these two positions down here where the price currently is, definitely I would have been 2% up at least. But I know it would have more than 2% because this is 1 to 2. Both of them are both are 1 to 2. So I probably would have been 1 to 2 point something, maybe 3% up, and then I'll just need one more percent to cross my phase two challenge, but that was not the case. And this same problem I suffered there, I also suffered it with pound card because I opened pound card too at the same time in the morning. I had the sell bias too. And if you look at the 1 hour time frame, if I zoom in a bit, although if you go to the daily time frame for pound cards, the broader move is upwards, but as where price currently is, I expect that we would see some bearish move before the bullish move resumes, and so that was why I had that bearish intention. And if you look here, I got into this trade in the morning. Let me see. Okay, so this is yesterday. I mean, sorry, this is Friday. This is Monday. So this is Monday morning, and this is 8 a.m. this morning. So I got into this trade right here after seeing this intention to the downside, and as usual, I had my stop loss above the current highs, which is a very good place to have your stop loss. But then, just like Euro USD, the market started going against me. And normally, I know I manage the situations very well. But today, I don't know what happened to me. Maybe I just was because I had that. I really wanted to cross this phase two challenge today, and maybe it really affected with my psyche because normally I would have been patient and I would have left this even if it would have hit my stop loss, both of them. It would have been $100 stop loss, which is 2% loss on the account, but it's still okay. I should have left this trade, but I fidgeted and I closed it, and I closed it right here when I saw this green bullish candle. This is 15 minutes time frame. So if you see this green bullish candle after this higher lower higher highs, this is a higher low. Okay, after this higher lows, higher highs, higher low, higher high again. And I saw this green candle, and I'm like, oh, this is probably changing direction. And I then closed the trade right. And immediately I closed it, just like Euro USD, it changed direction and started coming downwards again. So this is how I missed out on crossing this phase two challenge today. Really, really feel bad about it. I was down for some time, but I just had to get myself up. And while I was after I closed it, I was just looking at other opportunities, trying to see if I could maybe get something from today. But and then I moved on to pound JPY because I've actually been tracking these two for some time, and I was actually waiting for it to break this resistance zone, which it did here with this bullish candle, this green bullish candle here around 1 p.m. today. And then I got in after this red candle retracement down here. And as usual, I had my stop loss below these recent lows, which I didn't really expect that the price would come back here. But as usual, market makers will always want to hunt your stop loss. And if I didn't have this my stop loss a bit lower than this current low, I would definitely would have been taken out of this trade. And as you can see, it went in my direction. So this has helped me. I'm still in the trade. I'll show you my MT4 account, MT5 account shortly. So I'm seeing this trade. It has helped me recover from the losses I had from pound card and euro USD. I think I suffered $30, total of $30 loss here, and $20 loss, $25 loss here, and pound JPY. You can see euro USD is still on the bearish move. So definitely would have taken out my take profits, would have hit my take profit down here, and I would have been more than 3% up. Or if not, maybe with this trade, I would have closed the account with 4% and I would have had my funded account today. But that was not the case. Anyway, I still have pound JPY running. Let me just show you my MetaTrader 5 account so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is my trade history for today. Yeah, so these are the trades, and okay, I didn't talk about this USDCHF trade. I actually took one USDCHF in the morning, but I later changed my mind and closed it. So these are the other ones I talked about. USD, two trades I took that would have really given me that good profit that you see running on USD. They were sell trades, and you can see I came out with a loss of $33 in total. And then the pound card, which was a sell trade as well, that would have given me a good profit. I came out with I think it's a total of $30. So this is how trading messes with your psychology. On pound JPY, okay, that's what we have open right here, and it's still running. It's still running. I am $54 up. My account is back to 5,000 dollars. So at least I can be happy that I am still I'm not in drawdown at the close of today. I would have been more happy. I would have been happier if I had let this USD and pound card trade run. I would definitely had been 3% or more up now, but that's just what life is. And I've just shown I had to film this today so you can to just to help you understand the kind of psychology that you deal with while trading, and maybe just try to sometimes it's difficult to avoid it, but just have to try to avoid it. And even if you don't avoid it, you just take it as one of those things, which I have done. I've taken it as one of those things in trading, and I have let myself go past it so I can recover. And I still have a good chance of crossing this phase two challenge this week. There's nothing to be sad about. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, while we are here, so you can see how close this pound JPY came to my stop loss. If it has hit this stop loss, I would have been 2% in loss, and I would have just relaxed for the day, probably go get something else to do, and wait till tomorrow. So that's how my trading day went. I'm not so happy, but I'm not so sad either. I'll just take it as one of those things, and that's just it. So if you enjoyed this analysis, this what I've just discussed about, feel free to subscribe share, and like to help others that are struggling with this psychology in trading manage it. Thanks for finding time to join me on this video, and see you in the next one. Bye.